Well, here we are, the final video for MODA, or Month of the Ancients. I will still be making Kirby videos related to theories like this, just not only on the Ancients. Now, what do all of these videos I've been making this month have in common? They all relate to Magolor in some way. This video is no different. I'm going to do a character analysis on the Deceptive Egg himself. I'm looking forward to seeing his character in the Magolor epilogue tomorrow, assuming this video gets up in time. Now, I won't only look at main series games for this, because he only appears in a few main series games, so I will also look at spin-off games too. Let's start with the Egg Borb's first appearance, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Spoilers for this game will appear in this section. At the beginning of the game, Magolor and his ship, the Lore Starcutter, crash into Dreamland after exiting a wormhole. Our heroes, Kirby, King Dedede, Meta Knight, and the newly reintroduced Bandana Waddle Dee, check out the crashed ship. They find Magolor alive in there. They work to find the ship pieces that have scattered after he crashed. Magolor, if you visit the ship, even says that he's happy to find a friend as nice as Kirby. In the remake, he can even save the player from falling into pits, so we can already tell that he's a nice guy. After we fix the ship, we go on a ride to his home planet, Halcandra. But we are shot down by Landia, a space hydra who wears a crown on one of its 4 heads. We then defeat Landia, turning it into 4 smaller dragons. We then learn Magolor's true nature, what that crown is, Landia's true nature, and why we actually went to Halcandra in the first place with Magolor. First, let's discuss Magolor's true nature. Before the events of the game, Magolor attempted to take the Master Crown using the Lore Starcutter, but is damaged by Landia. He retreats to Popstar while he still can. He uses us to fix the ship. But what is a Master Crown? Well, it is an artifact with very much power. They are made by Void Termina, the Destroyer of Worlds. Also notice I said they, because there are multiple Master Crowns as we see in the boss fight with Void Termina. But why did Landia attack the Lore Starcutter? Because they guard the Master Crown. After beating Magolor after he is controlled by the overwhelming power of the Master Crown, he apologizes for attempting to take over the galaxy and hopes to stay friends with Kirby. We also know he heard of Kirby from somebody who probably is Marx. So, in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby is somebody who changed his ways after attempting to pull a Marx. Except, unlike Marx, he actually attempted to change for the better. We're not done yet. Magolor still appears in like 7 games, which just so happens to be the amount of paragraphs I have left. Magolor's second appearance is in Kirby's Dream Collection, a 6-in-1 game bundle for the Wii that was released for Kirby's 20th anniversary. Now, how could Magolor possibly make it up to Kirby after what he did? Well, in a secret mode, Magolor builds Kirby his own theme park. Magolor could have just said sorry, and Kirby would have forgiven him. But no, Magolor went out of his way, and possibly spending thousands or even millions just to apologize. Aside from that, he does not appear in Dreamland, Adventure, Dreamland 2, Superstar, Dreamland 3, or 64 because he was introduced around a decade after even 64 was released, so we can just examine him in the next game, Kirby Clash. For some reason, he is wearing green and owns a small shop, but the Kirby fandom does not recognize this game as canon. Well, anyway, I will group this section with Super Kirby Clash because there is no difference when it comes to Magolor, really. Well, all he does is sell us stuff for gem apples, which you get easiest from using actual real-world money. But I don't think it's too bad that this is how the game works, but that's a topic for another day that I might do. Maybe I should have just skipped to the next scene here appears. Star Atlas is underrated, and I intend on defending it someday. So, he may not be relevant to the story of the game. We do learn from the Corrupt Highness boss fight the real name of the Lore Starcutter. I'm going to read Magolor's description. This charming rogue magician arrives from Kirby's Return to Dreamland with a wink and something up his sleeve, but he's your dream friend. and he's more than willing to help you conquer the galaxy. End of quote. It implies despite being redeemed, he would still take over the galaxy, but likely make sure somebody like Kirby is in control. Or since he's redeemed, he would try to be a good ruler himself. I'm just gonna go right ahead. Guest star appearance says, well, his pause screen says, quote, I will show you the power of best friends. The fearless, deceiving mage from Kirby's Return to Dreamland has mysteriously joined the battle. You don't want him as an enemy. Is it possible that he could end up becoming a true friend? This implies he wants to do better, be better, but hasn't quite gotten there yet. Sadly, we don't get anything about Magolor and Kirby Fighters 2. And that's all of Magolor's appearances for the whole games, like the whole Kirby series. From the original Kirby's Return to Dreamland to Kirby Fighters 2, at least until tomorrow. Since we're done covering all the games he appears in, let's get to the real topic of this video. Who is Magolor? Magolor is a powerful friend of Kirby who has made a mistake. He is still trying to make up for said mistake to this day. He may still be able to return to the dark, or hopefully join the light with Kirby and his other friends. And that's the finale for this series. Aside from making a compilation, I have no more plans for this month of the Ancients. I want to thank you all so much for watching, especially Tack the Artist Cat for commenting on all of these Kirby videos I have been making lately. I will see you all in the next Kirby video.